Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today, we're actually going to be checking out some Call of Duty World War II gameplay. I went ahead and live streamed this over on the Twitch channel, and if you guys want to check out that stream, I live stream all these type of games. Any old school game you could possibly think of between Call of Duty World War II, BO4, or even take it way back, all the way to Call of Duty 4 and World at War. I play a lot of old school stuff and also current day stuff with Battlefield on my Twitch stream, so if you guys want to chat with me, hang out with me, squad up with me on any of these games, make sure you guys go in the link in the description of this video. I have a link straight over to my Twitch channel that you guys can leave a follow for. But I gotta say, playing World War II was an absolute blast. Something about going back and revisiting the older school titles is just... it's so refreshing because the skill-based matchmaking is toned down by a million, obviously, since all the sweats have moved on to the newer titles, especially Warzone. So that leaves all the older games with less skill-based matchmaking, which means less meta weapons being, forced into the mix, allowing you to have a little bit more variety in these older games. So, maybe back in the day when everybody only used one weapon, now you can actually hop on and use the whole variety of weapons because not everybody is forcing the most overpowered gun into the mix. And also, there's less parties. There's not many 5-stack, 6-stack parties playing a lot of these old school games. Again, a lot of them have moved on to playing quads over in Warzone, or they're just playing with a 5 or 6-stack party in Modern Warfare, or Black Ops Cold War, one of those games, but not too many people revisit the older CODs to party up with a bunch of their friends, which leaves the experience to a bunch of solo players. So you don't have to worry about a bunch of people calling you out and, sweating their butts off for OBJ. A lot of people are just hopping on to casually run around and just get a decent experience out of the game. So honestly, if you guys really want a casual experience out of Call of Duty, I highly suggest revisiting Call of Duty World War II. I usually gave this game a lot of, hate and stuff back in the day, but in the year of 2021, this game is actually really popping with a lot of casual players. So if you want a nice relaxing experience, come revisit this game. But guys, that's enough rambling about Call of Duty World War II. Let's get into the topic of today's video. Now, for a lot of people who don't already know, Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, or whatever it's going to be called for Call of Duty 2021, has pretty much kind of been leaked on the PlayStation Store. And basically the image that's being leaked up is called Slipstream, which, this is the image right here. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you guys to all see. This is what, I don't know if Activision is purposely showing this off to the community or this was just an accident, but this is the pretty much official information for the next upcoming Call of Duty game. And to be honest with you guys, I don't believe I can even put into words how bored I am, how non-exciting this all is for me as a Call of Duty fan. The fact that the Battlefield 2042 trailer, a Battlefield trailer, and yes, I am a Battlefield fan, I enjoy Battlefield, but I've never been more hyped for a Battlefield game compared to Call of Duty. Call of Duty has always been number one. I've always been so pumped for every Call of Duty release. Back in the day, I used to stay at every midnight release for everything you could possibly think of: Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, all the old school games. I was at all the midnight releases for these titles. I was in love with COD. I was in love with COD. But for once in my life, I could give two craps about what they're doing in this game anymore. I mean, Modern Warfare did it pretty good. I'm not going to lie here. Modern Warfare had a pretty good advertisement campaign. But after that, Black Ops Cold War, and now whatever the heck they're releasing for Call of Duty 2021, they don't know what they're doing. They have insane competition this year. I don't think they understand this yet. Activision has been let off the leash for way too long. They haven't had any competition. Nobody was up there to compete. They were the only FPS game that could sell every single year with nobody to take them down. And finally, here we are. We got Halo Infinite. We have a Call of Duty mod called SM2, which a lot of people are excited about. We have Battlefield 2042. We have all these different titles lined up. Perfect competition for Call of Duty. And Activision thinks that this is still the time to test out their new and unique advertisement plans? Does anybody even remember the advertisements for Black Ops Cold War? I mean, come on now. They weren't even that outstanding. I mean, some people did enjoy them, I'm not going to lie. Having to solve all the puzzles and stuff like that. But for the mass majority, the largest portion of the community, the easiest way to bring people in is easily just buy a kick-ass trailer. That's all you got to do. But instead, they baited us on. They baited us on for months with strictly just puzzles, just to release a subpar trailer that won't even get anybody hyped for the game, and then further forward, release the actual official $6 game, which still turns out to be crap. Strangely, it seems like Activision is trying to copy EA's pattern with what they did with Battlefield 5, and it doesn't make any sense. Why? Because Battlefield 5 is widely known for having one of the worst trailers ever out of any Battlefield game made. So why in God's name would anybody want to copy the path of Battlefield 5 and how they advertise that game? But I mean, maybe they want to. Maybe that's how Activision wants to handle things. But it's clear as day to me personally that they're not trying to hit home for the core fans, which is what happened with Battlefield 5. They branched off too far. They started listening to other opinions, other voices of a much smaller portion of the Battlefield fan base, instead of listening to the mass majority, the huge population of Battlefield players who knew what they wanted out of Battlefield. They ignored them and listened to the very small portion. There's a lot of things that went wrong. And you can see things went wrong, because with Battlefield 2042, that trailer, they went in the completely different direction. Battlefield 5 was more trying to tend to the Call of Duty fan base, hence why the game flopped pretty poorly. But Battlefield 2042, they wanted to focus on the Battlefield fan base, emphasizing on a lot of well-known, only in Battlefield moments, making sure that the Battlefield fans know that the developers know what we want. They know what we like out of their games. And because of this, the Battlefield 2042 trailer blew up. And along with the Battlefield 2042 trailer blowing up, they already have so much support from not only their own community, which is the main piece of the puzzle. You need to make sure that your community, the biggest portion of it, is okay with what you're doing. But then after that, other communities, the Call of Duty community, the Rainbow Six Siege community, everybody outside of the box is starting to come into Battlefield because of Battlefield 2042 and how good it looked. But then comes Call of Duty. It looks like we're following in the same exact path as Black Ops Cold War, where they're not going to show us any content, they're not going to give us any information, and they're going to wait till the very, very last second before release to actually give us some information, give us a beta, let us get hands-on. And the funny part about that is that in the betas, it's always pretty much the official form. You know, once you play the beta and you go play the legitimate game at launch, it's pretty much the same thing. They're probably going to have the same exact maps from the beta and launch. Nothing more, nothing less. The same exact weapons. Nothing more, nothing less. They have a couple more perks maybe at launch. Like, literally, the beta is the legitimate game. It's so embarrassing how these games are releasing now. It's so embarrassing, but back to what I was saying. They're going to go with the same advertisement cycle, where they're not going to tell us absolutely anything, and they're going to save all the hype around Battle Royale with Warzone. Especially since Call of Duty 2021 is going to be on the Modern Warfare engine, it's going to be much easier to integrate the two games compared to, you know, Black Ops Cold War, which is on a completely different engine than Modern Warfare. So, you know, when you transfer a gun from Black Ops Cold War over to Warzone, it's a little bit more complex than, you know, let's say transferring a gun from Call of Duty 2021 over to Warzone. Because with those two games, they're on the same exact engine, which means things can transfer very easily. So what this says to me is that we're going to see nothing out of Call of Duty World War II or whatever it's going to be called. And we're only going to see something when it comes to Warzone. They're going to have a massive announcement in Warzone. And also, what this means is that it's not going to bring hype to the game. Nobody's going to care about Call of Duty 2021 because all they're going to be worrying about is what type of Call of Duty 2021 content is going to be coming into Warzone. See, this is the problem with not making a very solid, reliable Call of Duty trailer for your game. Nobody's going to be excited for the campaign. Nobody's going to be excited for the multiplayer, the zombies experience. Nobody is going to care about this game because you're making sure that all the advertisement goes towards the direction of Warzone. And they're trying to copy and mimic Fortnite. But what they don't understand is that Fortnite is strictly a BR. Yes, they have a survival mode. But what Fortnite blew up off of and what they are known for is their Battle Royale. That's not what Call of Duty is, though. Call of Duty didn't blow up off of Battle Royale. Call of Duty has already been blown up off of just strictly 6v6. So seeing Activision trying to copy Fortnite makes no sense because, yes, Fortnite is out here evolving. They're bringing in new content and stuff like that. And they're advertising through the platform of BR with live events and stuff like that, which is really cool. But it's all for Fortnite. It's nothing new. The content that's coming into the game is for Fortnite BR. Call of Duty, the game that they're going to be advertising in Warzone, is supposed to be a 6v6 and a campaign shooter. So why in God's name is a 6v6 game being advertised in Warzone? And also, I find it hilarious that Battlefield 2042, EA, and also EA DICE, they have the confidence. They have enough confidence off this game alone that they were able to release the reveal trailer, which wasn't actual gameplay. And then, I believe it was a week later, just a week? 7 days, they already released the gameplay trailer? Literally, in a blink of an eye, they already released the gameplay. Usually they don't do that, you know, they hold back a little bit so they can perfect the game. No, they said, you know what? Reveal trailer went good, show them a gameplay. Show them and they did. They did. Even more hype. And then a month later, and this month to be specific, I think it's on the 22nd of this month, there's going to be more gameplay being shown of Battlefield 2042. So that's three things for Battlefield 2042 that has already been turning up the community. And also Halo Infinite has already showed off official gameplay as well. And then here we are, Call of Duty. They showed us this image. This is what they showed us so far for Call of Duty 2021. I don't know who they think we are. I don't know who they think they're hyping up. But this is not going to work. And with all these games already getting the whole community, for everybody already turning up with Halo and Battlefield right now, Call of Duty is really behind. And they're going to have to do something massive, I mean massive, in order to make this game pop off. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And last but not least, if you want to catch me live streams on video games, I do it over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all in the next one. Peace out.